Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Abasiibiangake Itina. Welcome to Unscripted Life and thanks for tuning in. To my OGs, the Unscripted tribe, thanks for always coming back. I can see we are growing. I really appreciate. Please don't watch without liking, share, subscribe. It's free. And don't forget to turn on the notification icon to join the notification squad. Who is ready for today's topic? Today is a continuation of what to discuss on a date. My last video was on what to discuss on a first date. If you've not seen the video, please go and see it before you watch this one. Alright, let's dive right into the video. Apart from socially awkward people and those that lack basic communication skills, most people find themselves staring at each other, objects, or other people without any engaging conversation when out on a date. Some even fall into a yes, no, or one word pattern because they lack word to discuss in an engaging manner. Some even smile as if they came out for a smiling contest. I am here to add gist to your date. However, I will let you decide which of the dates you'll be discussing each of these topics depending on how comfortable you've gotten with your date or your partner. The first one is preliminaries. I've already discussed this extensively in my last video. Please make sure to check it out. The second one is likes and dislikes. Under this, you can discuss the kind of food you like and dislike. You can talk about the moral values that you hold dear to your heart, like loyalty, honesty, respect, trustworthiness, or you discuss the ones that turn you off, like lies, disappointment, feeling insecure, low self-esteem, jealousy, and the likes of it. The next topic is your beliefs and value system. This is a very broad topic. It ranges from political ideologies, your philosophy in life, your religious affiliation, church denomination, premarital sex, abortion, family values, polygamy, cheating, having children out of wedlock. There are so many values and so many moral beliefs that people have, so you discuss whatever you want that falls under this category. The next one is love language. This one is very important. I know most people are not even aware of it, that we have different love languages. I think there are 5. We have acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time, and attention. I hope I've not missed out on any. So you can discuss your love language. What makes you feel you are being loved right? What your partner can do to make you feel satisfied? The next one is temperament. We have different temperaments as human beings. Some have a combination of 2, 3, and even 4 at different percentage. So it's better you discuss this so that if your partner knows what temperament is, he or she will definitely understand what you are reacting to or what makes you behave the way you do. The different temperaments are, we have the sanguine, we have the choleric, melancholy, phlegmatic. Mostly everybody has a dominant temperament, and this temperament influences the way we react to anger, stress, anxiety, and our level of tolerance. Please read up on temperament if you've not heard of it before. This is one of the books I've read on temperament. Then another topic to discuss is health challenges. This is very important to eliminate any form of surprises. Health challenges like terminal illness, allergy, your genotype, blood group, rhesus factor. This rhesus factor, I think I read about it like 2 or 3 years ago, that people that have, especially female, that have the negative rhesus factor, if as a young lady you are reckless and then you've slept with maybe somebody that has, I can't really recall, is it positive or negative rhesus factor, and then you commit abortion, something like that, you end up not being able to conceive because, is it antibodies have, I don't know the kini, I can't really recall, but I know that if you have a negative rhesus factor as a woman, you have to be very careful. Then on the genotype issue, I think there is enough awareness created on that. The next topic is inspiration. What inspires you? It's very necessary to know what inspires your partner, what inspires your date, what motivates them, what keeps them going when the going gets tough. The next topic I feel you can discuss is your career plans, both long term and short term goals. It could be your level of education, the stage you are in your career. Discuss it and pick on each other's brain to know, get ideas on the ways to move forward. The next topic is income. I know that this one is a sensitive topic, and then like I said, it's when you've gotten comfortable with your date, and it depends on the stage you are in the relationship. If you are thinking of moving to the next phase or taking things to the next level, I feel that it's expedient that you discuss your income, your different sources of income. In fact, everything about money. You can also talk about budgeting, savings, investments. If you have any debts you are struggling to pay. The next topic to discuss with your partner is corporate or personal social responsibility. I'm saying corporate because there are people that are CEOs, they own companies, and then even though it's a company, everything comes from like their personal finances. Why I'm talking about this, I once had a date with someone, and I noticed that he prefers to service people outside. I don't know if it was for personal glory or that's just the way he is, because I noticed that he took the responsibility of paying his siblings' school fees. He was not forced to do that, but most times the siblings have to beg and struggle and even quarrel before he can do that. But then the people he took responsibility for outside, he made sure he did it on time. So if you are thinking of moving to the next phase, maybe eventually marrying, that's your date or your partner, it's very expedient, very necessary for you to discuss what he or she thinks about social responsibility. Let it not be that the people he is taking care of outside are getting full attention financially while his children are being sent home on fee drive because he has neglected to pay, or he prefers to service the people outside and leave his family. I'm not saying that to do corporate or personal social responsibility is a bad thing. If you can do it, fine, but it shouldn't be at the detriment of your family. General topics. Any topic of interest that is dear to your heart, I feel it's necessary to discuss it with your date. There are so many topics. It ranges from feminism, domestic violence, polygamy, religion, social media presence and activities. There are people that like a quiet relationship and a quiet home. They don't want to share what happens in their personal life on social media or even involving in social media activities. So I think it's necessary to discuss this before you carry your date's picture and put it online, and then it causes a lot of issues. News, trends, sports, festivities, tradition, fashion, and the fashion sense. For instance, men that wear shorts and skinny trousers. This reminds me of one experience I had while I was in uni. Somebody asked me out on social media. I think that was Facebook, and then I agreed to meet with the person, and then on the agreed date we were supposed to meet, he came to my hostel, and then I came out. I sighted him from afar and noticed that he was dressed like he was dressed in skinny jeans and he was looking like a small boy. Yeah, I couldn't deal with it, so quietly I just went back to my hostel and laid on my bed. And he kept calling and calling and calling, and I didn't go out to see him because he didn't dress appropriately the way I like. I know you might say that I judge him before even meeting him, but then it is what it is. You can discuss makeup, travel, education, so many topics for you to discuss under the general topics. And then let me share this experience with you. I know you like gist. I have this male friend that enjoys talking about politics so much. One day he decided to go on a date. He was looking for a girlfriend, and then he came back and he was just very angry and was just ranting that ladies of these days, all they know is makeup, dressing up and looking fine. They don't have anything upstairs. And I was like, why are you so angry? Why are you ranting like this? Actually, in my head I knew that this guy has gone to bore the girl with political talks, but I just wanted to confirm my speculations. So I asked him, what did you discuss with the lady? Why do you think the lady is so empty and doesn't know anything? And he said, politics. I just smiled. Man, let me give you people this advice. This is my unsolicited advice that I gave to that my friend. Not all women are interested in politics. It's boring. It's very boring. I personally, I try to stay afloat on political trends because of my profession as a lawyer. If not, I wouldn't care. There are so many topics to discuss apart from politics. Why don't you discuss sports with her? She might have interest in sport. You can discuss fashion. You can discuss technological trends. There are people that don't like politics, but they like technology. There are so many technological advancements happening these days that you can discuss. We have the artificial intelligence, AI. We have apps. There are ladies that I know that build apps. We have the space. There are people that like anything space, anything nature, astrology, so many things. You can discuss about maritime. There are people that have interest in maritime, ship, so many things to discuss. You can even talk about military, talk about movies, even media, music, or content creation, like what people do on blogs, YouTube. And don't just conclude that a lady is dumb because she didn't have an engaging political conversation with you. I think it's more polite to ask her what is her area of interest, or what can she discuss with you that is of interest to her. The essence of discussing all these topics is for you to understand and get to know your date better, and it also helps you to set healthy boundaries based on the discussions you've had with your date. It can also help you determine by their views on certain topics if you want to invest your time and resources with this person, and also assess if you are compatible or not. It helps with proper decision making. As a bonus point, also notice the way your date treats other people, like drivers, waiters, like anybody that serves you people while you are dating. It gives very important clues about them, how they regard human beings. He or she might be treating you well, but then to others, the person doesn't treat other people well. Let me just share this story I saw on social media a few days ago. It was like a tweet, and somebody asked, what made you decide not to go on a date with somebody again. And the answer was that they were sitting together having a meal and discussing, and then children were playing around them. And unfortunately for a particular child, the child came close to his date, and then the lady just knocked the child and went back to gisting and eating. He was really shocked, and that was like the end of the date because he felt she doesn't know how to deal with children. They're just children. Why would you knock a child because the child was playing around you? And then there's this other story, my personal experience. I was supposed to go on a date with a guy. I had prepared. He came to pick me, and then we came out. We stood by the roadside, wanted to go somewhere, and the place we were supposed to go to, if we are joining the normal keke that plies the road, is 50 naira each. That's 100 naira for both of us. But the guy decided to take a drop, and a drop should have been like 300 naira or even 200. But then the keke man just said 15. And my guy was like, enter. And I was looking at him like, he didn't even price. I wanted to price it, but I just said, let me not show myself my money management skills here. In my head, I was already like marked the guy X because I felt he was not prudent with his finances. And later on, while we were gisting, I asked him, why didn't you argue with the keke man? He said, that is not necessary. That's foolishness, because I know that here in I don't know about other places. Whenever a keke man, a taxi man, a bike man sees you with a woman, they see it as an avenue to exploit you because they know you are not going to argue with them just to impress the woman. Don't do that. Why are you forming to impress a woman when you know that you don't have the resources? Be yourself. If a place is 300, at most you've paid. Like you are forming 500. Why spend 1,500 naira on a place that is between 100 naira and 300 naira? It doesn't make sense at all. Let me conclude by saying that dating is not for children. If you are not ready to date, you don't have the mental capacity, emotional capacity, or you feel you are not ready to date, why go on a date? Why? Don't go there and be forming I'm very shy, or you'll be doing the smiling competition. You just came out to smile. Instead of you to discuss and make your values, your opinions on what you want and what you don't want in a relationship, you're just there being shy, you're just smiling as if that's what you came out with, and be forming very shy. What are you doing? You better stop joking. And in fact, getting a life partner is one of the most serious decisions somebody can make in his or her lifetime. It makes or mar you. So don't go out there and be forming very shy. You don't express yourself. Express yourself and know what you want. It will open up your consciousness. Please comment down below if you've been in the shy smiling competition before. I'm not shading anybody. Or if you've seen a couple do that. The awkwardness is a sight to behold, honestly. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed doing it. Please make sure to leave a comment on what you think should be discussed on a date. Please share how yours turned out. And if you have anything on your mind, please don't hesitate to share it in the comment section so that we can learn from you. Have a fun-filled date. Let's keep learning and grow together. Until next time, be serious and stay blessed. Bye, people.